the Fit2box Best Boxing Boots Awards 2025. Hello and welcome to Fit2box. I'm Coach Simon. Here on Fit2box I bring you all things boxing equipment, and this is my 2025 best boxing boots list. I've been doing a best boxing boots list since 2020, and every year I'm updating it, and I have to say that 2025 has been a fantastic year for new boots coming out onto the market. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run through, it's going to be it's a top 5, but also it's a top 5 with a champion, and then also look out for right at the end where I've got some special awards for different boots for their special capabilities and what I think in different categories which boots would be good for you to look at. So let's start off. Contender number 5, and that is Fuego from Japan. These do some stunning style, really uber cool when it comes to the style on these. They've even got a special edition for Ippo, which again I'll put onto the screen. These are 229 UK pounds. They are super lightweight, and they're a kind of boot that you only really want to use in the ring, not on the gym floor, and certainly not outside. That sole won't last long if you're doing that, but in the ring, because of their lightness, they are a superb boxing boot. Contender number 4, no boxing, no life. And these are super stylish. Love those overhanging tongues, really look great. Real head turners when it comes to having these in the gym. I have to say they are a little expensive at £350. A lot of people will be ruled out by that, and I think what you'll find is instead of them being a training boot, a lot of people at that price would just use them for fights. I have used mine for sparring here at Telford Amateur Boxing Club, and I have to say I love wearing them. They're probably the boots that have had the most compliments when I've worn them. Contender number 3, and this is the Fly Tempest. New boots that have just come out by Fly. They are very much like the Nike Macho Mai, obviously with Fly styling. They are very lightweight, and at £110 they are fantastic value for money. Contender number 2, and these are the Box Raw Impello. We have been waiting for the new gloves from Box Raw, and in the meantime they released these boots, and they are very cool. Great style, very comfortable. I have to say I still find them difficult to put on due to that sort of elastic that is in the heel pushing the foot forward, so they're not a boot that I would go to if I wanted to put some boots on quickly, but once they are on, they are super comfortable, and I really do like the style of what Box Raw have done, and at 150 English pounds they have really priced them well. The number 1 contender is the Fly Storm 2. Also, I want to include in this, of course, the Fly Storm Originals. Fly Storm 2 recently come out. They are very stylish. They've also now got the sole sewed on, which I believe some people did have problems with the Fly Storm Originals. That has now been solved by the fact that the sole has been sewed on. The front foot Velcro on these as well. They are super lightweight, and at £170, I think they're great value for money. Really stylish, as you would expect from Fly. And the champion boots, and new this year, Empire Maximus boots. I have never seen a pair of boots that support the ankle so much as these boots. I really do think they're great. They come in loads and loads of different colourways. They've really got the style down, and all the different vibrant colours really do mean that there's a boot for anybody out there, regardless of which colours you like. They are a sturdy boot. They are well made. They're £194.50. These will last a long time, and also if you have ankle problems or you want to prevent ankle injuries, these are the best boots out there for that, due to that ankle brace that is in them. They are slightly heavier than most boots, but that ankle brace does mean that the support that you get from these, and that's what you want from boxing boots, there's 2 things really. You want ankle support and also lightness. I really do think that in 2026 there's a real opportunity for another brand or even Empire to tick both of those boxes. Excellent ankle support and super lightweight as well. That is the challenge that is out there. But this year's champion, Empire Maximus boots, they have been a revelation this year. I love what Empire have done with these. I really do think that they've put a lot of thought into them. Okay, so let's go on to the quickfire awards. I did one of these on my TikTok just quickly, but I'm going to do it now for YouTube. Let's start off with wide feet. If you are a person with wide feet, I've not got wide feet, I've got perfect feet. But if you're a person with wide feet, I would really look to the following brands: Adams, Rival and Venom. Best starter boots. Really, if you're not looking to spend a lot, Lonsdale, really cheap and cheerful. Get them for about £40 from Sports Direct here in the UK. And then on from that, you get the lower end Adidas Boxhog 2, Boxhog 3 and Boxhog 4, all very well priced for the amount of boot that you're getting. Best boots for using outside, and that would be the Adams Boxing V-Trainer. The most durable soles, and that has got to be the Everlast Elites, the originals and also the Elite 2s with that Michelin rubber sole. They last and last. I've had about 4 pairs. I'm actually wearing a pair now. They are superb, especially for outside as well as inside the ring. Most futuristic boots still for me is the Nike Hyper KO 2.0. Love them when they come out. A lot of people were on the fence. I came out straight away and said I love the style. They have got some issues when it comes to durability. People with the lace holes, they're breaking, the plastic on them breaking. If you take your time with them, if you treat them correctly, you can prolong the life of these boots. But that cage is delicate on the outside of these boots, so please be warned. But in terms of looks, the most futuristic and all the great colourways that they've came out with since they launched, I think that the Nike Hyper KO 2.0 are a superb looking boot. The best old school leather boxing boots, once again, goes to Minotaur Boxing. Some people will want futuristic, some people will want old school leather, and these are those old school leather. Lovely, lovely leather on them, lightweight, and also they're doing them in lots of different colours. The easiest boots to put on and take off. Nike Tower. When I'm in a rush, what boots am I reaching for? And it is my pairs of Nike Tower. I love them. I think they're great in the gym. They've got a great sole, same sole as the Nike Hyper KO 2.0s actually. They're lower in the ankle. They're actually a wrestling boot. But if I'm in a rush, these are the boots that I will always pick up. And then finally, the People's Champion. They were discontinued at one point and I thought we'd lost them forever, but Nike realised that the people still wanted them and so have been releasing limited drops in limited colours. But the Nike Hyper KO Originals are still a fan favourite out there. There's still lots of them around in the gym. I see them today, and there's still people that have had them before that are buying them again, and that is how popular that boot is. I really do think that Nike should just bring them back and have it part of their range instead of just these initial drops that they come out with, because people still love those boots and I don't think they're going to stop loving them going forward. So that is 2025, the Fit2box best boxing boots list. In there you will find the perfect boots for you. I have to say, the boots that are coming out now are superb. Really, really innovation and also style. I love what they're doing. I also know that there's some exciting boots that are on the way in 2026. So watch this space. I'll be sure to bring them to you here on Fit2box, where I can test, rate, review and rank those boots, and that is on my website fit2boxchannel.com, where you'll be able to see that list. And my list today has been based on that list that is always on my website. I hope you enjoyed that. Please like and subscribe to Fit2box, and I shall speak to you soon.